Okay, lab number 5 here. What I'm going to do, to make this pretty simple, really what we're trying to do here is calibrate with a dual element shear wave transducer. So, if I'm going to do that, I need to plug in my dual element shear wave transducer. There's my IIW block. Really all we need to do, we're not really doing any welding inspection, so we're just going to calibrate for distance. Okay, keep running into you here, get this situated. There we go. Now you're back. That's better. Okay, so we're still 10-inch range, still shear wave. Delay, we're going to need a delay because we're on dual element, but we need to turn the dual element on. So turn dual element on, that cleans all this up. And if we go, should have a 4 and 9 signal. Turn our gain down. We've already gotten pretty close on our 4 and 9 signal. So that's kind of nice. So there's 4, there's 9. I'd say we're calibrated for distance. That's really easy. So now, if we go to a different block, the block we want to use is our NAVShips or NAVC block. So, come back to my NAVC block, and as you can see there's holes in there. We're going to find the depths of those holes using a 60-degree shear wave transducer. Okay, so I'm going to put a little coupling on there. Kind of zoom in on the screen. I guess I should show you first what it's actually going to look like. Okay. So here's what it's going to look like. I'm just going to have my transducer over the top of these holes. Now you can imagine I need to be back a little bit since I'm going 60 degrees towards this hole here. If I come over here like that and do first hole, I'm going to start back here a little bit, see where I can find the first one. Alright, so it looks like I got a hole right there coming up about 4 inches, 4-inch sound path distance, but I would say that that's probably not a hole. So if I backed up, I would say that that's better. Have a hole at about 3 inches sound path distance. So let's calculate the depth of that hole by doing sound path distance of 3 inches times the cosine of 60 degrees. And I'm coming up with about 1.5 inches. So if we come over here and I grab a ruler real quick, or a caliper. Here's a ruler, and just real quick, measuring the depth of that hole, we come up about 1.5. Let's get down there so you can see it. Okay, measuring the depth of that hole. .5 is pretty close. Okay, so you know our calculations are correct. Alright, so now let's come back up. There we are. Now I'm just going to back up and you calculate the next one. Okay, about 2-inch, 2.1 sound path distance. Okay, so you calculated that one. Keep hitting you here. So 2.1 times the cosine of 60. Back up again. Right at 2 inches. Okay, calculate that. Then let me turn around here. There's the next one. Coming up just barely about 0.2 inches sound path distance. And then the last one, 1-inch sound path distance. And if we back up just for kicks and grins, there's the next one right there, about 1.4-inch sound path distance. Alright, so you get the first two. Okay, 0.2, need that depth, sound path distance, 0.2 times cosine of 60. Next one, 1 inch times cosine of 60. And then the last one, 1.4 times the cosine of 60. give you a second to work those out. You should be able to record those right on the sheet.